peace and love reflection. Discuss the importance of grounding and then following up with different techniques that will assist you in grounding, ways that you can naturally ground, and then tools that you can utilize that will enhance your grounding ability. So, grounding, we're going to talk primarily energetically, like grounding into the present moment, into this space. There is other ways of grounding, so grounding into more of an etheric body. So that's gonna be a little bit different than what we're talking about right now. Future discussion for sure. But right now we're gonna primarily talk about keeping yourself in the present moment in this now. Okay, in this realm that we're currently occupying, right? So many different ways to ground. The importance of grounding is to keep you present, to keep you aware of what's going on around you. Okay, so very very important. I used to get very super duper, out there and spaced out, and would miss a lot of times very key signs that were occurring around me because you're continuously getting signs from the universe. Okay, so if you're not present, if you're not grounded, you're gonna miss those signs. So you want to keep yourself grounded so you can clearly see your path ahead of you. Okay, so this is very important. Just on that level. Another level of this is it's gonna protect you. Keeping yourself grounded will protect you. Okay, so you can think about a car. Okay, a car would be grounded in terms of getting struck by lightning, right? It has that rubber to surface connection. So the car is grounded, so the car is not going to get struck by lightning. You don't have to worry about driving down the road in a thunderstorm and being struck by lightning. It's not going to happen. Okay, so same kind of thing, just a correlation between the two. So if you're not grounded, then you have the chance of getting zapped energetically. Okay, so this can come in the manner of just a random person who has very static energy as well, and you guys pass each other and just, you guys are gonna zap each other in that manner. It could be somebody that is aware that you're not grounded, and for whatever reason they want to zap you. Super bogus, right? But that's how it is. So it's incredibly imperative that you keep yourself grounded. It's something that God bless your soul, Judy, once again taught me. Okay, so I'm gonna run through a lot of stones and crystals. Some of these I've covered in previous videos. Some of them are going to be coming up. I just kind of started making some videos, so my catalog isn't that in depth right now. So I'm just going to mention them. I'm not going to get too deep into the qualities of them. Like I said, some of them I have discussed. But with my friend Judy, she was my friend, this lifetime, other lifetimes, as well as a mentor. Okay, so I met her through floating. If you're familiar with flotation therapy, I was floating and I had an experience in there where I was not grounded and I got zapped. It sucked. Okay, so I brought that up to her, and the next time I saw her, she's like, okay, how can you ground? And I was like, oh, well, I could carry this stone, I could carry that stone, I could, use this crystal, use that. And she's like, okay, well, beyond stones and crystals, what could you do? So I was like, oh, shoot, what can I do? Okay, so ways that you can ground without stones or crystals. I'll save the stones and crystals for a little bit. But red, wore this not by chance, nothing's by chance. I wore this intentionally. This is grounding. The color red is of your root chakra. So you'll want to get familiar with your root chakra. Okay, so wearing red is a basic way that will keep you grounded. Eating red food, another way to keep you grounded. Okay, if you're into power animals. You can work with, what came to me when she asked me that was a mole and a groundhog. You know, animals that live in the earth. So they're naturally grounded. You can work with those spirit animals to keep you grounded. Gongs, another, we'll get off other things, you know, gongs. If it's this gong is not going to get you grounded, it's going to do the complete opposite. But if you have a grounding gong, actually I have one right here. Okay, so it's going to be in the key of C. That's going to be for your root chakra. So it doesn't have to be a gong. It could be, I play the didgeridoo. I have a grounding didgeridoo. Maybe you tune your guitar to C. Maybe, you know, or whatever else you play. You can key that in to your root chakra. To sound is incredibly powerful. So that can be one way that you ground. Okay? So there's many different ways that you can bring this in. You can focus just on your root chakra. If you don't have the awareness, and you chanting LAM, L-A-M, okay, a one syllable mantra. You have them for your 7 main chakras, right? So LAM, you just sit there. LAM, 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 and then bring your awareness to your root chakra. This is the base of your spine, pelvic floor. See that red energy moving, okay? You might even feel it. Bring as much awareness to that area as you can to get yourself grounded. Okay, and another thing with this, you don't want to live in your root chakra, you want to be aware of it. Okay, living in your root, you're in fear. Being aware of it means you know how to survive. Okay, survive in terms of you might need to defend yourself, or survive in terms of you're very present and aware of your surroundings. So you can make those conscious choices to survive, to thrive, right? So we'll get into some stones and crystals from here. Like I said, I'm not going to get hardcore into the details of each one. I'm just going to kind of run through them and let you know some tools that you can utilize. One of the first ones we're going to cover, amber. It's not technically a stone or a crystal. This is fossilized tree sap, but this is very grounding. Okay, this has earth energy. Kababa jasper. Aragonite. Septarian. Okay. And smoky quartz. Some of these I'm going to have multiple things for you. So smoky quartz. There's a couple other ones. And got, scoot up a little bit. I got Numite. And some of these, like Numite, are going to ground in a different manner than just your root chakra as well. So keep that in mind. Got different forms of onyx. I mean, they're both black, but, you know, different, a little bit different. Got hematite. Just covered hematite in a different video. So this is raw, this is polished. There's hematoid quartz. This is another piece of it. Boji stones. Covered this in a different video as well. There is black tourmaline, one of my favorites. So this is a little more polished. This is a little more raw. You can see the layers to it in that. And then this is Dalmatian jasper. So the black pieces in there are black tourmaline. A little magnetite. Okay. Got black kyanite. Agrine. Got bloodstone. Carnelian. So if you can find carnelian that has more like the red tone, that's going to be more grounding for yourself. I have pyrite. Okay. Shungite is a cylinder, so it's called a ferro cylinder. Have one, have the other. If you ever use cylinders, you know what I'm talking about, pretty wild. And then obsidian. So this is Apache Tears, Snowflake Obsidian, Black Obsidian, very powerful, extremely powerful. If you're going to use this, be very, very mindful, be ready for the truth. Mahogany Obsidian, got this when I was in Sedona. Okay, so these are all different tools that you can utilize to keep yourself grounded. Some may resonate with you more strongly than others, and that's totally cool. That's fine. And like I said, like if you might have some of these with you and you're good to go. Okay, I carry a lot of grounding stuff with me nowadays, for sure. I used to be the complete opposite. I used to carry just things that were resonating way high, and I would stay way up all the time, and I wouldn't come down. I didn't want to come down. Straight up, I really did not want to come down. Yeah, that was just something that I had to learn, you know? And grounding, so a grounding meditation that I like to do quite often. You can lay on your back, palms face down, feet on the mat, feet on the ground. And then I imagine in my mind that there will be golden cords that come out of my hands, that come out of my root chakra, that come out of the soles of my feet, that come out of my earth chakra. Okay, and I see those cords dig deep, way deep into the earth and wrap around the central core of the earth. So I'm completely just grounded. I'm magnetized to the planet. And many times once I'm done with that meditation, I'm magnetized to the planet. It takes me a little bit to really get moving again. Because I've grounded my energy so strongly that I'm vibrating, I'm resonating with the universe. Well, rather with the universe, but more specifically with Mother Earth. Okay? Another way that you can ground yourself, Sri Yantra. This is a geometric pattern. It's very straight lines. Okay, it's all triangles. Triangles going up, triangles going down, and different scaled sizes of them. So straight lines is masculine energy. So using that will keep you grounded. Using that point of focus in the middle of the Sri Yantra, you stare into it, squeeze your eyes a little bit and just focus into that pattern to get you grounded, to get you present. Other ways you can ground. I'm not too... I haven't delved deep into oils yet, so I'm sure that there are other ones that you can use, but cedar wood, okay, this is one that I like to use. And then patchouli for myself is quite grounded. It's the local company, Aroma Roots. I'll give you a little shout out on that. It's based in Oswego, is where they're like right in downtown Oswego if you're in Oswego. Yeah, so keep yourself grounded. There's plenty of techniques out there. Again, simple. Wearing red, eating red food. All of this is going to get you grounded. Probably the best way to get yourself grounded is to walk in nature barefoot. Okay, so it's going around the internet, at least I'm kind of in this loop, so I see it a lot, but earthing, look up earthing, where you walk on the earth barefoot. That energy exchange is extremely healthy. Unfortunately, us experiencing winter don't really get the chance to do that. It's really cold out, but that is a way that you can keep yourself grounded in a very powerful, very natural manner. And you'll, again, naturally resonate with Mother Earth. Just like that golden cord meditation, you can imagine golden cords growing through your feet as you walk on the earth. Very, 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 very powerful. Extremely powerful. So there's plenty of tools at hand. There's all the tools at hand. Anything that you need is already out there. It's just, are you aware of it? Are you conscious of your surroundings? Are you grounded enough to be aware that I have all the tools that I need? They're all there. Mother Earth is supplying me with everything that I need. It's legit. Okay, so download that. Download that into your being. All this information. Tell yourself, I download all this information into my being so that I may be more aware of all the tools at hand. Because they're all there. Okay? This is very important, especially if you are doing light work. It is incredibly important that you stay grounded. When you start to become more sensitive to the energy shifts that go on, you need to stay grounded. You need to keep your balance so that when you keep your balance, other beings around you are keeping their balance even more. Okay, the people that you are working with, the people that you're teaching, the people that you're healing, or whatever your skill is, those people that are around you that might not be as developed, they are resonating more with you than a lot of other people or even the earth. They might not even be aware that they're resonating with the earth. We all are. It's just how strongly is our bond to it. Okay, so they might have more of an energetic pull between in their awareness between you and them rather than them and the earth, or them and any of these stones or crystals that are out there. So when you keep yourself grounded, when you keep yourself centered, that gives them more of an ability to resonate at that level too, because they're trying to attune themselves to where you're at. You're being a role model for them. As always, reflections, right? Much love, reflection. It says, I keep myself grounded. I'm helping you keep yourself grounded. And when you keep yourself grounded, you're going to keep those people around you grounded. Even if they're not even aware of grounding. Even if they're not intentionally trying to learn from you. If they're just in your space, like a family member or a coworker or whatever, they're going to feel your vibe and they will try to ground as well. They'll try to match that vibration because everything's a reflection. So when you own your grounding, other people are going to want to ground too. They're going to try to reflect that back to you. And if they're not trying to reflect that back to you, then you extra need to ground because they're up to something else. Okay? Just the truth. So again, red, using geometry, straight lines, Sri Yantra, S-R-I space Y-A-N-T-R-A, Sri Yantra. Using gongs, again, the key of C. Okay? All these stones and crystals I went through. Different types of oils. Maybe your specialty is oils, and that's how you keep yourself grounded. Chanting Lam, L-A-M, Lam. Just focusing on your root chakra. I do my best to go through all my chakras beyond just my 7 every single day. Just to tap into them, to show them the love, let them know that I'm aware, I'm present here, and I know that I have these energy points. Okay? Very beneficial. Since I've started grounding more often, like I said, I used to go way up top, and I would be like, whoa, I'm experiencing all this stuff, this is nuts. Whoa. But I wouldn't bring that stuff back down here. I wouldn't ground, I wouldn't anchor all that information, all that wisdom that I would receive when I was up top. I wouldn't bring it back down. Okay? So you need to ground yourself, especially after doing very deep spiritual work. Whether that's you're going on a vision quest, or if you are doing heavy work, you have to keep yourself grounded. Okay, heavy work meaning you're going into areas that are not primarily in the light. Okay, it's very dense energy that you're going to move through. You need to keep yourself grounded. That is essential. Whether that's going within you to areas that are very dark, or, again, if you're working with people that have that kind of energy around them, keep yourself grounded, man. Again, I've learned the hard way multiple times, going within myself and helping other people. Sometimes we need to learn the hard way, and it sucks. So hopefully this can be that warning bell for you. It's like, yo, ding, 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 ding. Keep yourself grounded. Legitimately. Okay, I love you so much. So many blessings to you on your path. Stay grounded so you can be aware of those blessings, of those signs that are around you. Okay? Like I said with power animals, work with mole, work with groundhog, work with ants. Okay? Beings that primarily are in the earth, that live underground. They will help you stay grounded. So then you may experience other power animals that are around you. Maybe be more aware of your actual totem animal. Or you constantly see 333 or 222 or 11. You keep seeing these numbers all over the place. Why do you keep seeing those numbers? Are you grounded? Are you present? Are you aware that you're seeing these numbers? Maybe some questions you want to ask yourself. Okay? I love you so much. Tune in next time. Peace.